Hey, what's going on, guys? Look, if you landed on this, I'm so excited to have you. And I think, honestly, it happened for a reason, right? You've been, looking for somebody to lock in with. You've been looking for the right page to learn how to get your money up. Not just get your money up, but also to become a better person, right? When I was on my journey of trying to learn how to trade, I'm in every group. I'm in all these different communities. I'm doing everything to learn. And it seemed like the people that were teaching it were just so money hungry. And even though there were some things that I picked up, I was still absorbing a lot of that energy. I wanted to create an environment where people can come and feel safe to learn how to make money, but to also become a better person, to also feel good, and also feel supported, right? The Resignation Club is all about you resigning from your current life and deciding to live the life that you desire, right? That's what it's about. A little bit about me. My name is Marcel Benson. I am the founder of a $1 million watch company called Benson Watch Company. I started that company surely out of my passion for watches, right? I got my first piece when I was 7 years old, and I decided that I was going to collect watches, right? Up until 25, I got about 100 watches in that collection. And after graduating from Morehouse with a business degree and going into financial consulting, I realized that, you know what? This is not really the life for me. I'm good at it, right? I know what I'm doing, but for some reason I'm coming to work and I'm faking every day. I'm putting on that little, that corporate voice. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm putting on that voice. I'm putting on suits. I'm clean shaved. I can't have a beard. I can't have hair. I'm just losing so much of my soul trying to be someone that I'm not. And then it dawned on me, you know what? What is something that's been in my life, my entire life, that's been watches? I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go make a watch. But why? Because I want to. Because it's what I love, right? So then it hit me to come up with the slogan that time should be spent doing what you love, right? We use our watches as a means to inspire the masses to do what they love. Now, to circle back, how does that connect to trading, Marcel? Like, this is an options trading channel. You're talking about investing and stuff like that. How did the two connect? Well, when I decided to start building that watch company, I left a pretty cushy paying job in corporate, and there was no way that I was going to be able to pay myself that same amount of money while building my company because I had to reinvest that money back into the company. So I was like, you know what? I got to figure something out. I still like to travel. I still like to do certain things. I got to figure out a way to supplement that income. That's the reason that most people are not leaving their jobs. It's the money, right? So I was like, let me just figure out the most efficient way to make some money. Trading is the most efficient way to make money. Trading is the most efficient way to make money. I'll say it one more time. Trading is the most efficient way to make money. And here's why. It does not take a bunch of hours for you to make the money. It just takes leverage. You get to determine your raises, right? When you're in corporate, you get a raise of like 10% every couple of years, if that. In trading, you get to give yourself a raise every day if you wish. It just depends on your risk tolerance. We'll get into that in another video. Let's focus. So I started the company and I was like, okay, I gotta bring some more income in. So I started learning trading. Flopped. 14,000 gone my first time out. Started to study because I was mad. Started getting better. Took classes. Got into communities. I'm like, oh yeah, I got this. Flopped. I wound up losing a total of $50,000 trying to trade. And it was because I was trying to piece things together, right? I didn't have the proper guidance. I didn't have someone who was honest and clear, that wasn't trying to sell me a million things on the back end to get me to that next point. So when I finally put my head down and I finally spent months and months and months of just deep studying, back testing, figuring out everything that I was doing wrong, I finally got it. And I made 6 figures in trading, right? So I have a little bit of an idea of what I'm doing when it comes to this. Now, the reason that I'm doing this video is to let you know about something that I want you to get involved in. And it's free, and it's called the 50K challenge, right? I'm gonna show you how all you need is just $1,000 to build 50K in wealth, right? Now, 50K may seem like a long shot from from $1,000. Just like, wow, that's like a 50x return. How are you gonna do that? Now, it may not happen overnight, but the idea is to understand that you can start with $1,000 and you can grow your wealth. And every day I'm going to be showing up and showing you how to do it. Now, of course, I have multiple accounts, but I am starting a new account with just $1,000 in it so I can be right there in the trenches with you growing this 1,000. We'll have daily updates. I'll show you what my account is looking like. I'll give you guys some opportunities that you can get in. And I'd love to hear from you, love to hear how you're progressing. We're going to really take a journey, right? This 50K challenge is going to challenge you to become the best version of yourself, right? We actually call the 50K challenge the You versus You challenge. The You versus You challenge because trading is much more than just a skill set that you learn. It's about understanding how to get better and beat yourself, because that's really the only competition that you have. I know we try to make things external, but everything in this life is really just about us. Everything that we mess up on or we do well on, it's because of something that we're facing within ourselves, right? Every person in our life, everything in our orbit is a result of, that's right, us. So I want to show you how to navigate that. And I want to show you how, when you navigate that, your trading just soars. And you have the ability to create the life that you want and unlimited income that nobody can cap, nobody can fire you from. That's what it's about, all right? So let me just give you a little bit of what the 50K challenge entails and what I need you to do, right? So to prep for the 50K challenge or the You versus You challenge, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to decide how much money you want to make, right? How much is it going to be? Is it going to be 10K? Is it going to be the full 50K? Is it going to be 100K, right? Million? What is it? You decide. Then I want you to create a disciplined routine outside of the trading. For me, it's exercise, right? I go to the gym at least 4 times a week, but even outside of that, every single day I get up, I knock out 50 to 100 push-ups. Before bed, 50 to 100 push-ups. Doing that makes sure that it is very hard for me to fall off. It keeps me in the flow, going in the direction that I'm trying to go in. So say that 4 times at the gym turns into 3 or 2, I still have a buffer because every day I'm doing those push-ups. So find something that you can do every day that keeps you in a consistent and disciplined focus. The next is I want you to create a why. What you doing it for? We're not working hard for no reason. What are you doing it for? Is it family? Is it financial freedom? Is it to be able to do what you want? Me, I've worked in corporate, right? I work for a top accounting firm. I know the ins and outs of trying to climb the corporate ladder, and it sucks. Some people may tell you different. They may be different. But for me, I love to be able to walk outside and, walk around the neighborhood. I like to be able to go to lunch when I want to. I like to be able to hop on the phone with an old friend. I like to be able to travel. I like to be able to work from another country for a few weeks. I like to be able to spend time with my family. These are all things that are very difficult to do when you're locked into a corporate job, especially if they're paying you. All right, so what's your why? I want you to actually comment that, right? You don't have to do it right now, but make sure you comment that when you finish watching this video. What is your why? I want to hear from you. Now, number 4, I want you to create affirmations centered around the previous points that I just gave you. And I think 9 is a good number. So 3 affirmations for the 3 previous ones would equal 9 affirmations. So I want you to make 3 affirmations about how much money you're going to make. I want you to make 3 affirmations about the discipline that you're going to have. And I want you to make 3 affirmations about your why, right? Affirm these 3 things. Affirm them 3 times. Have 9 affirmations that you say each day before you get up and start trading. Now, number 5, I want you to commit to studying and commit to showing up, right? Everything that I teach you, everything that I show you it means nothing if you don't show up for yourself and remain consistent in trying to do better. I work with a lot of clients. I work with a lot of people, and I've seen the ones that do well are the ones that decide that they're going to show up for themselves. That's the one thing that I can't do for you. I can show you everything else. I can teach you what you need to be taught. I can walk you to the water, but I cannot force you to drink. Right? So I need you to show up for that. I really, really think that this is going to be good for you. I know there's a lot going on in the world, and I'm making this video at a time where I know a lot of people are exhausted, but I'm telling you, it's time to shut the world off, cut the devices, stop scrolling, and lock into yourself. On this channel, you're going to get so much more than you bargained for. I'm not just a trading guru. I'm a regular person just like you who decided to take himself seriously and pursue the things that he wanted to pursue. And in the process, I found myself. In the process, I learned who I was. When you don't own your time, there's no way you're going to know who you are. Let me run that back. When you do not own your time, there is no way that you're going to know who you are. Your mind and your spirit and your body are preoccupied with things that are beyond your control, beyond your destiny, beyond your path. And the moment that you decide enough is enough, game on. I appreciate you guys. I love you. I'll see you next time. Peace.